Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This is an episode of making the journal for #Junk Journal January, which is hosted by the lovely and talented Meg at Meg Journals, plus other host of makers that she has lined up, one for each day. And what do I want to do? I am in the midst of doing, did I get that? Yes, I did. I'm in the midst of getting a lot of Christmas stuff cleaned up and so forth, and just sort of winding down from all the December Ember and December Daily and so forth, and looking to January. I have washed my mat, so it is a beautiful smooth mat. I have snapped off a lead, so this is nice and sharp. Hilariously, I found another quarter, so that is 60 cents that I have found over the Christmas holidays. And I am just picking away, avoiding what I need to do. So, I think my journal page is going to be this. It's going to be a 7 by 10, and that's going to give me a 7 by 5. Meg is really quite thoughtful, I guess, in the size of journals that she makes, that they are on the smaller side. She doesn't usually make monstrously large ones, or even 8.5 by 11s. Which is inches up here and inches up here. And so I thought I would take a sheet out of her notebook and then create some 7 by 10s. So step one, I need to get that. I'm going to use as the paper source the ephemera box that Cindy at Studio Lou provided for December. I think I've done a pretty good job of using that content, but I want to keep using it and anything else. And so this might be one of the anything else, which is one of my jelly prints for the season. It is screaming loud, not gonna lie, but that might do with like a napkin or something. And we can always have more paper than we need. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 8 is 32, so I need 8 sheets of paper. Okay, and those two don't count, so we are back to just having a look. And I am just gonna pull out a handful of stuff and do some sorting while we carry on. Oh yeah. So this was, it still is, what was it? What is it? It is, I've written down, it is a raggedy from Nick the Booksmith. And technically speaking, I can either keep it as a raggedy, what's the size? I could whack off the top. I don't know that I don't like that, which is purposely designed that way. So I think I'm gonna have to put that aside and give that a pass. So here is 1,000 digitals that I made over the course of the holidays, and I'm super glad that I did that. I gained in knowledge, and for that I am always appreciative. Not sure if I need to keep any of these or not. So I am just gonna put them in my bin. Piece of paper. That's a strip of something. I love that paper. So here is blue, here is green, here are a couple of sheets of paper. Okay, those are blanks. And here on a handful, oh dear, might all fall, I'm not sure. Oh, that's why, it's a glue book. This magazine is a glue book. This, and this, and this, and this, and this. These are all pages that I made. For something. That's a scrap. Image, some tags. This is a small amount of doodle what's it. Have I mentioned how hard it is to keep this stuff because you can't see it? This is red and green ribbon. Put aside. That is tag stuff, bits, tag. I was going to do a thing with that. It's all over the side. What does this say? Oh yeah, that was just my list of things that I wanted to do. And then these, 1, 2, 3 parrot cards. Well, that was when I couldn't figure out, before I figured out how to do it right. And same with that. And yes, I could keep it, but the flip side is it will carry around, follow me around like a lost dog. That is very unpleasant. So we'll go in the bin for a while, but fear not, the bin can always be consulted. Okay, so far, no pages. Well, I should do one of these. Let's be true to that. So we are going to do, what are we going to do? This is what we need. This needs to be 7. And this needs to be 10. I can put it up a bit higher so that I can get maybe that, you know what, it doesn't matter. Cut it off if I don't like it. There's that. That is the 7. I kind of like this yellow, so I can cut wherever I want. Just gonna say that with some defiance. Get rid of that white bit, and we need that to be 10. Here. Page 1. Woo! Okay, what else do we have in here? Oh, whoop. That's a lot of tipping over. Okay. Keep that out. And I have clearly stopped sorting for any kind of meaning. What I might do is a little bit of this that I am thinking of, which is, oop, that's from her, so is that. Yep, the ordering is all gone to pot. Just declare that openly. Ooh, there's fabric. Maybe I'll put in a fabric page. Ah, now we're getting to some of the bits. This is a book. Where's the center? It would have killed everybody to just print the snowflakes on each side. Apparently. Well, never mind. Okay, so, woo! All right, paper that we can use. Let's put this aside for a minute. So, I have the timer on just for observation's sake. So 7 by 10, nearly perfect. Done. Page 2. These could be good. This could also be good. Yayish. Yayish, yayish, yayish. So I want one of these. And I'm going to have to sort of plunk it right in the middle, I think. But I am trying to be somewhat economical. I could do that. What about that? Just fold it in half. Yeah, that'll be good enough. I'll take 2 pages out of it. There. There's one. I know that shifted a bit. I think one of the things that we discovered this year is my style is scruffy. And so this is, and I think scruffy is a great style, to be perfectly honest. I mean, one always hopes to like one's own style, but scruffy has a certain, I don't know, a care but an interest that goes beyond just the thing, which I think is philosophically where I'm at. Or not. This paper is yummy. Okay. There's one. Ooh. This is really good. There, so that one goes that way. Okay, so that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to do anything with this because I love it too much. But it might work for a cover or for any fabric pages. Now this paper is interesting. One of the things that I was thinking about with this is to make paper. It already is paper, but I mean to make it do that, because I do like the purple one best. Please make that be a good fold for 7. Balls. There. And so I am thinking maybe of sewing this so that it becomes a single sheet, just to add a little bit of substance. And because this is something that Cindy does a lot, I might, if I can think of what to do with it, trap something inside of it. Though maybe not, because this is purple. And I think the purple will be, it won't allow any contents really to show through. Come on. There. So maybe just like a quick zip along the top. Or maybe not even. Maybe we just do that as a page. And then we go up the sides. Or we could, I was going to say thing the sides. We don't know what that means. Like create one's own washi and just do something like that. Maybe while I am looking, what do I have here? Like some Christmas wrapping. Will this be 7 inches? Oh, I think it will be. And yes, I have kept wrapping, but I can't keep it all because I will suffocate. But if keeping it all makes you happy, as Tim would say, you do you. Yes. Okay. Oops. So I'm either going to do these as inches, yeah, let's do an inch strip and see what we get. that's all right. What's an 1.5 inches look like? I mean, we have enough of this. Surely we can experiment. There. Well, that's what an 1.5 inches would look like. And this is what an inch would look like. I think the inch does look better. So we're going to cut this one down. What I wanted actually is a bold image of the trees on at least one of the sides. And that's what I got there. So we don't need those. Oh dear. We cleaned up so well we don't have glue. Oops. Good enough. Whoops. This crunchiness is going to be marvelous. I'm just saying that out loud. Oh, for Pete's sake. Ugh. Wow. I know I stated scruffy as a style, but I don't need it to be that scruffy. Okay, there's one side. So I've been having thoughts about binding, as in binding books together. And we, rightly so, use the pamphlet stitch an awful lot for very good reason. And that very good reason is it's simple. It's simple to do, simple to execute, and it also is quick in that we are usually binding multiple pages at a time. So we don't pamphlet stitch one page to the spine. We're usually doing it in groups of what? Sometimes as little as, say, 5 or 6, and then often as much as 15, 16, 17. I think that's what Gail Augustinelli does. She does them at like 15 to 18 pages, single pamphlet stitch. And Bob's your uncle. Yeah, that works. Okay, we can be a little bit more careful this time. There, that's going to make more sense. And we don't do it in pieces. But Arne and Carlos, who are knitwear designers in Norwegian and fabulous lifestyle inspirations, I guess. They have a method for doing their journals. They make journals out of magazines, and they take 2 or 3 pages of a magazine, sew it together, and then they weave the sewn bits in. I'm going to do that, I think. Okay, quit your faffing. Get her done. And I was thinking about the binding as it relates to this Edith Holden journal that I might do. And here's my thought while I rescue some pages that have just fallen down. If I bind 178 pages today, that is likely to be so overwhelming as to make me not do the project at all. But if I chose, let's say, 2 pages and finish those, and when those 2 pages were done, I would get another 2 pages, and so on and so forth. And then at the end of the year, I would have 1s and 2s stacked up, and I would need some efficient way of being able to bind them. Luckily, the bookbinding community has lots of alternative methods to that kind of bookbinding. And I might want to try as an experiment to do them here. Ooh, this is going to be pretty. Yeah, I don't want that one in the middle. Okay. Point being, we're up to 5. I need 3 more. 3 more. So I could do, these might come in handy. So what do I have here? These are a year ago wrapping papers. These are some boxes with a tabby thing. Oh, and the bottom of her box. Now then, we can probably do some really great frankenpaging with this. Yes, 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 yes. And we have the map pages from the wrapping that Shell's Creative Chaos used when she sent me the journal that I used, which I really love. Okay, so what are we doing? What are we doing? I need 3 pages, so I need 30 inches by 7 tall. Where's my template? Here's my template. I may not even need to do that, because I suddenly have 2. This is as good as. I don't think I'm going to trim the top, but I'm going to trim the side. what I might be able to do is then, in terms of the gift that keeps on giving, use this paper as part of the Junk Journal January, and then all of the ephemera that Michelle sent me as part of the Advent calendar. That would be fun. We're practically done here. Bottom, top, matters. Well, I want max map. That's what I want. There, but I'm not throwing that out because it's a nice piece of paper. And this really should be this way around. Oh, yeah, okay, we're good. We can do it. Okay, so that's, oops, going to be right at the very bottom. As straight as we can be. How are we doing for time? Oh, 28 minutes. We've only been at 30 minutes. That's all right. I think this part is quicker-ish. There. 10. 10. There's 10. Oops. I'll fix it in post. There we are. And the 10 is going to come down this way. Dear Geo Survey, thank you for putting in the grid lines to make my cutting so much easier. The straight ruler. There. So I have one more to get. Yes, we are, more or less. Doesn't that sound yummy? It's the crinkle paper. Well, here's a thing. I would love to use one of these pages. It's not quite tall enough and it's not quite wide enough. Ooh. Wear it. Wear it. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, looking for that. Oh, that would have been perfect. Now that we're at the end. Oh, this is what I was looking for. So, I have seen people do page extenders. So, essentially fold this in half, scoosh that out, scoosh that out. Yeah, I think we could do that. Can we do this all across the top? Oh my goodness, look at that! Yes! Okay. So, where does 7 get up to? 7 goes up to... That's what I needed to get to. So if I did 1.5 inches-ish, 2 inches. 1 3/4. 1 3/4. That's what's going to be the top. There we are. Come on. Did I finish my thought about the pages for, I am totally using that. On that side or this side? If I do it that way, yeah, it should probably go this way. Just sew it. Just sew it. She says so softly that nobody can hear. All I was whispering was I could just sew it. Okay, now then. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Wait. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So that's going to line up to there. Ish. Get her straight. There we are. Straight enough. And that's going to go down there. Straight enough. Not worried about that at all. Before she glues. Yeah, perfect. And now how much do I need this side? I need 1.5 inches. Is that going to be 3 inches? No, but it would be that way. How about this? One side, yep. Phew, pardon me, I can do it again. Phew. So whatever we end up doing, this needs to be 3 inches. Had I only some more of that? That's not 3 inches, is it? No, it's not. That's 3 inches. So I want to cut this in half. Fear not. It'll all work out. Woof. There. And so we will do 10 inches, get 10 inches like that. And then we will plonk that in the middle. And although the planning just came to an abrupt halt. I kind of like this better on this front than the gold. Or do I? I don't know. What's the problem with the gold? The gold covers up too much. This means this is too thick, too wide. So I go back to this. That's 10, that's 10. Oh, wait, no. I'm a bozo. Never mind. Okay, let's measure it one more time. I know, I'm killing everybody. I'm killing myself. There's 10. So a half and a half is an inch, inch and a half. If I do this in half, but I could do that. I could cut it on the fold. That's what we'll do. That is what we will do. We'll figure out the back when we get to the back. There. Oh, there's an idea. Even better. So this page used to be this way. I was stuck on having to lose some of this territory, but if I do it that way, then I am sticking on this edge. I don't have to worry about that, and I keep all of the color. Yes, queen! 9, 10. And it's not straight. I want it straight so badly. It's okay. We're just going to plonk that down. Just like that. Okay. I want to see if this 10 inches is the same as my 10 inches. Yes, it is. Is it? Yeah. I'm going to have to straighten that edge. Better. Okay, now we're good to go. So we have that. We have that. And we have these two edges. Oops. Suddenly my mat isn't ungluey anymore. Okay. Well, it's going to go down like that. Oops. Well, it was. Golly. And now, all we do is a strip here. And I can use a plain one as opposed to something pretty. That's my template. I don't want to use that. I could use some more maps. There's probably some straightforward, but that's for tape. I don't want to use that. Tape is going to be difficult to glue. Yeah, I don't have the, there isn't enough untaped stuff, and I don't know that oh, we can always try. What does the peeling look like? Ooh, the peeling doesn't look good. Yeah, the peeling doesn't look good. That's okay. We will use it for some other application. No, oh, wait a minute. Oh, that was the start of the problem. Could use that. Why not? Two and a half. Two and a quarter. I don't want to use that page, maybe. Maybe that's the answer. Come back over here. Ooh, that'd be fun. That might be good. Ooh, look at that shimmer, shimmer. Look at that shimmer, shimmer. Woo-wee. Yeah. Let's use the shimmer, shimmer. Going to be beautiful. Ooh, doesn't that look pretty? Don't know what side I like best now. Here. There we are. And I could fold it, but I don't want to fold it when it's this amount of glue has just gone on it. There we are. So we have, let's count them. So this is going to go with that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got that one just sticking up. Do I not know 7? I do know 7. That's over 7. Okay, that's all right. We've got that, and then we've got that. So we then have our signatures selected. So 1, 2, 4, 8. 8 times 4 is 32. So I now need to think about a cover for this. Then I'm gonna have to cut this. That's just gonna kind of make me nuts. That's okay. There, and that goes that way. So we'll have 4, and then this one will go with this. Okay, so what do we do for a cover? How much time do we have left? We have 9 minutes left. Well, you know what? Let's stop here because we've got our pages selected, assembled, and sorted. And then next episode, I'll do the cover and then show you the binding as opposed to explain it, because I think you kind of need to see it before you do anything else. So I'm going to stop here. Thank you as always for joining me. I always appreciate your company. You mean the world to me. I love having people to talk to. That's all for now. Take care of each other and love you much. Bye now.